Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play KotOR 2! I'm your host Ragebox and yeah, so in our last episode we found all the Jedi. We did it all. Well, we didn't do it all, but I mean we did it all as far as the Jedi go. So they're all meeting on Dantooine and we gotta go there, I'm sure, and have our little Jedi meeting and decide on what to do exactly about the Sith and all that bullshit. So off screen, I kinda upgraded everybody's stuff. I made everybody like as boss as possible. I don't know why, but after I upgraded everybody, they all just activated their shields. Like, it's just like a waste really, but whatever. Just had to happen, I guess. So, so I'm trying to decide if whether or not I should try and like talk to people like Mira, like before we do this. Why not?
Yeah, something wrong?
Yeah, let's get some grenades.
More grenades? Alright.
Woo! I was hoping for something more lethal.
Well, keep hoping, because that's not my specialty. Trust me, mass slaughter weapons just cause trouble.
Interjection. Master, I must disagree. Merely the threat of mass slaughter...
Would you please shut him down? It's been like that ever since he arrived. Here's how to kill this, here's how to kill that.
Correction. Assassination theory and execution of said theories is my primary function. I also possess excellent hearing.
Great.
Wow, the Sith that hunt us have no such reservations.
Well, alright. You've got a good point. But look, be careful with them. All it takes is one blaster bolt to your bandolier strap and suddenly you're Paragus. Get it?
Just make me some grenades.
Alright. Keep your robes on. Here you go. Go ahead and ask.
So, let's see if she'll talk about the Narshada.
Yeah, more or less. I wasn't born there, I just ended up there.
What happened to your family?
Well, the war happened. The first one, against the Mandalorians. I had family right up until the end. It's not really a new story, you hear it all over the galaxy. It's what happens after the wars are over that you don't hear much about.
They died in the final battle?
I think so. After Revan crushed the Mandalorians, planets throughout the Republic were flooded with refugees. I was just one of the others. Me? I got passage to Narshada. From there, not much you can do, so I became a bounty hunter.
How could you have lost family at Malachor 5? There are no colonies. It was a taboo world to the Mandalorians.
Take a guess, Jedi. Only 2 groups of people would have lost family at Malachor. And Jedi don't have families.
You're a Mandalorian?
As much as any slave becomes a Mandalorian. They took prisoners on every world they conquered to bolster their ranks. And they took a lot of worlds.
Here we are, wondering about female Mandalorians, and this whole time Mira is a female Mandalorian. What the... So what is your homeworld then?
I don't know, it didn't matter. I was too young to remember, really. Besides, Narshada's kind of grown on me. It's as much my home as any place else.
So you became a bounty hunter.
I'm good at finding people. So I used it to make credits.
But you won't kill your targets.
Not unless I have to. And bounty hunters, the good ones, don't ever need to kill a target.
So why don't you kill your targets?
I've killed people before, but not if I don't have to.
But you don't seem to hold back when you're with me.
I know. It's different. I don't know why.
Are you okay?
I don't know. I haven't killed anyone for a long time. But when I'm around you, suddenly it's like I've always been doing it. It's like a reflex. I don't like it. And I don't know when or why it became so easy.
It's true, like she just guns bitches down. She's like, and that's another one for me. And then she just like shoots the shit out and they just go, and they die. Like, I'm like, damn, dude. That's why I'm wondering, though. Okay, so we got some adhesive grenades and experience, and alright. So she opened up, like, yeah, I guess it was a story relative thing, like something in the main quest line had to happen before, like, because we didn't gain any, you know, influence really. I wonder if Adden will talk too. If not, we're just gonna head over to Dantooine.
Something up?
So, the handmaiden lost her temper with me. It's true.
Well, there's a surprise. Trust me, she's a handful. All warriors are. They're not used to dealing with things they can't punch, kick, or break. Look, I know how it is. Me? There's no denying that I'm a good-looking guy. You have it worse. Because even though you might not be as good-looking as me, you have that whole tortured past, that command presence. Women want to save you. They think they can help you.
What are we talking about?
They think that everyone can be redeemed, and that they're the only ones who can do it. And you don't know if it's you or the idea of you that they love.
Are we talking about me or you?
We're just talking. Like I said, I've never understood women. It's possible they don't love you at all. That they just want to help you. Help you hear yourself if you've gone deaf to your own voice. We all lose our way sometimes, and we need someone to pull us back.
Jeez, sounds like you've had that experience before.
Don't remember. Truth is, I still don't listen to my conscience, even when it's shouting. I think there's times I'd rather be completely deaf than hear it. But all this talk doesn't matter. I'm not qualified to give advice. Besides, when I open my mouth, I'm usually lying anyway.
Geez, some wise words from Ed, I guess. Alright, so, So how'd you get here, T3? Dorit? You're deliberately avoiding answering? Why? Let me check your core. I'll be careful, I promise. I just want to make sure you're alright. Just let me check it, alright? Alright. I'm finished. Are you alright? Let's play the message.
T3, you have been with us since Terrace. Without you, we would never have escaped that place. And for that, I thank you. I'm leaving this message inside you because I have seen glimpses of the future. And the bond that he and I share does not allow him to hide everything from me. More of his memories have returned, and they trouble him. He has remembered something. Something on the edge of the galaxy, and he believes that he must go there to end it. But I am afraid for him. Afraid that he may not return. I need you to be the beacon, T3. If he is lost out there, on the edge of the galaxy, if he finds whatever terrible thing he has seen, then he may not survive. If he doesn't make it back, then I need you to return to the Republic. Find help. If you cannot find me, then seek out other Jedi. The Republic, I can't lose him, even if he believes he is protecting me.
What? Guys, it was Bastard. She's talking about Rev. So this help you came in search of. You came in search of me. But why me? I was powerless, defenseless. You needed someone strong enough to fight the danger that was coming. Someone who knew war and battle, and could make the hard choices that had to be made. I'm honored, T3. I will do what I can to stop this threat, and then one day we'll go out and find Revan, man. We'll do it! So, the person in the hologram is a friend of yours? I already know it's Bastila, but you know. Oh, we skipped the one. Well, I don't understand why you were concealing that from me. Well, I understand. I didn't think you kept messages like that. So, who was the person the hologram was talking about? I know it was Revan, but yeah. A missing friend? What happened to your old friend? Why aren't you with him? Because he could not take anyone with him? Even the woman in the hologram? And he left you. I'm sorry, T3. But you did help. You found us, T3. If we can stop the Sith, then there is hope after all. Awesome, man. That was cool. That was cool. Secret Bastila message. What's up, bitch?
There is nothing.
Yeah, you're a hoe.
We must go to Dantooine, to the Enclave. There is something there that you must hear if you are to understand. I have no time for questions, and any answers will have to wait until we stand within the Enclave together.
Damn. Well, you heard her, guys. We're going to Dantooine, so yeah, it's final now. So let's go. There it is, Dantooine. Alright, let's do this. We are back on Dantooine. So we got to go to the Jedi Enclave, obviously, because that's where the Jedi are all meeting. So let's go. I guess we'll take Kreia, and because she wants to come apparently. Who else? I'll take Mira. All right. Okay, guys, here we are. Enclave Courtyard. Well, we'll be coming up on it soon enough. Here's all our salvager buddies.
Back again, huh? But it's nice to see you again.
Alright. So, yeah. Here's the Enclave over here. Time to talk to the Jedi and formulate some kind of plan. Oh, look, they started rebuilding the place a little bit. Well, that's cool. Who knows? Maybe this will probably be a bustling academy again one day. Oh, there we go. The old entrance is open. We haven't been in there since, well, the first game, so sure it's all beat up looking terrible, but you know, hey. At least now we get to finally talk to all the Jedi at once, maybe find out exactly what happened to me and formulate a plan to stop the Sith. Hopefully all will go well. Here we go.
It is different.
Yeah, no kidding.
It has been some time.
There's still a beauty in it, though. I did miss this place. You alright, Kreia?
Forgive me, but I need to rest. Go on. The council awaits. I will remain here.
You are afraid.
Yes. Afraid for you. As I always have been. I will be fine here. Whatever answers the council have are for you alone.
Very well. I shall return shortly. Come on, Mira, let's go.
Know that much may happen here, but above all, do not forget this. You may trust in me. We cradle each other's lives, and what threatens one of us threatens us both. And if you find you cannot trust me, trust in your training, trust in yourself. Never doubt what you have done. All your decisions have brought you to this point. And now, perhaps, they shall see what you have become.
It is not as it was. But perhaps that is for the best.
Gentlemen.
We were wondering when you would arrive. This moment has taken some time to reach us, and I imagine you have many questions.
Or perhaps you've come for revenge.
We must ally if we are to stop the Sith.
No. We will do as we have done. We will wait. There's nothing else we can do.
What? But the Sith are attacking the Republic.
No, the true threat is yet to show itself. It is waiting for something, us perhaps, to enter the war. We have seen their soldiers, the remnants of their fleet, but those are symptoms of a disease. It is more bait to attempt to draw us out.
The actual battle is being fought through the Force, not with weapons of war. It isn't about the Republic anymore. The attack on Onderon, something was attempting to use the planet itself, to feed on it, to draw on the power there. You prevented it, but it was a stalling measure. The next time will be critical.
You're all hesitating, like you did in the Mandalorian Wars.
If Jedi gather, if we wage war against these shadows now, then Jedi will die, and we will die for nothing. Whatever this thing is, it must be fought by those strong in the Force. It cannot be fought in any other way. It knows this, and that is why it is killing us. If we die, then it will win, no matter what fleet or weapons are brought against it.
I need to know what you spoke of when you cast me out of the Order many years ago.
You already know the answer. You've noticed it in those who travel with you.
Could someone just give me a straight answer, for God's sake?
Have you noticed that when you act, others follow?
Those that travel with you.
They follow you, without question, without hesitation.
Against their instincts, and sometimes against their sense.
Like
It is
Mira.
because you are a leader. But that still fails to grasp the meaning of what I'm trying to tell you.
So explain yourself.
It is not an easy thing to explain. Sure, you are familiar with force bonds. It is the bond that develops between apprentice and master when one truly understands another. It is developed over time through understanding of each other. Yet you do it so easily, and we do not know why.
You make connections through the Force, and it resonates with those who travel with you. The resonance is even greater when they, too, are Force-sensitive.
Your actions affect others more than you know. You draw others to you, especially those strong in the Force.
When you suffer, their spirit echoes it. And when they are in pain, their pain becomes yours.
How did this happen?
We do not know. But it is not the first time you felt the weight of so many lives.
And that is why the Mandalorian Wars echo within you still.
So all those deaths at Malachor.
We did not cut you off from the Force. You were merely deafened to it. Because of that last battle of the Mandalorian Wars.
The screams of countless thousands, Jedi and Mandalorians, crushed by the planet's gravity, annihilated.
Their lives still scream across the surface of that dead planet, and within you. To hear the Force over such pain, it is not possible. It was too much for any Jedi to endure, and it is a wonder that you did not die there when thousands perished. All those you had fought with and struggled with. You cut yourself off because you had to if you were to survive. You had hints of it in the war on Doxum. Malachor was simply the final blow.
You were deafened.
At last, you could hear.
You were broken.
You were whole.
You were blinded.
And at last, you saw.
When you returned to us, we saw what had happened. You carry all those deaths at Malachor within you. And it has left a hole, a hunger that cannot be filled.
In you, we saw a wound in the Force.
In you, we saw the end of the Force.
My God. Now that I'm playing this game 8 years later, I think I fully understand the story. This guy, the exile, he's a virgin in the Force. He's like, it's just hard to explain. It really is. I hope you guys can understand it though. But it's like his connection is to the Force is so powerful. It affects everyone and everything around him, and it's like a threat to the Force itself. The end of the Force. But That makes no sense. I can feel the Force again. I'm stronger than I've ever been before.
Yes. You can feel the Force, but you cannot feel yourself. You are a cipher, forming bonds, leeching the life of others, siphoning their will and dominating them. It is the teaching of these new Sith to feed on others, on other Force sensitives. They are symptomatic of the wound in the Force. You are a breach that must be closed. You transmit your pain, your suffering through the Force. Within you we see something worse than merely the teachings of the Sith. What you carry may mean the death of the Force, and the death of the Jedi.
Kreia, when she awakened me on Paragus, I leached her Force from her. That's why we have a bond. All this Force power that I have, it's not mine. It's just me leeching it from other people and other life forms. That's crazy. But I can feel the Force strongly.
So you think. It is not the strength of a Jedi you feel.
He's right. It's all the death you've caused to get here. You feed on it, and you grow stronger. You're like Malachor. It's in you, it's what you are now. You must have noticed as you fought across all these planets, killing hundreds, only to become more and more powerful. Why do you think that was?
Because
Well,
I
what's
leveled
worse
up?
is that bonding you have. It hasn't gone away. It's gotten stronger. And the more attachments you form, the more you draw others to you.
And that is why you are a threat to us all.
A threat?
What if other Jedi went to war as you did, suffered the same events, and emerged as you did? What if there was a crucible that trained such Jedi to consume and kill?
For you, Malachor was that crucible.
What's worse is these Sith that we face. I fear that they have learned the lesson of Malachor all too well. It is what allows them to prey on Force users, to become stronger when Force sensitives are near.
Somehow they have learned their hunger from you. And so you have brought about the end of the Jedi, and perhaps all the knowledge of the Force. But it is of no consequence. Your ability to make such connections, such bonds so easily are why you cannot remain. You are a threat to living creatures and all who feel the Force.
Oh no.
You lead the Sith here, and that we cannot allow.
What?
Our judgment before remains.
Here comes Kreia.
Exile. You must leave. And you must leave without your tie to the Force. It is a punishment reserved for only a few, and only when necessary. But we have the power to cut you off from the Force, and it must be done.
No. Kreia?
Forgive us, but it is necessary.
I won't give up the Force. Stop this. No.
Do not be afraid. You shall feel no pain, but this must be done. As long as you feel the Force, you are a danger to those around you.
It can't be true. I can't.
Enough!
Go! Kreia.
Step away from him.
What?
Step away! He has brought truth, and you condemn it? The arrogance! You will not harm him. You will not harm him ever again.
I thought you had died in the Mandalorian Wars.
Die? No. Became stronger. Yes.
Is this your new master, Exile? If so, then you follow Revan's path. Her teachings will cause you to fall as surely as he did.
You sought to lure the Sith out, and now they have come to us.
As you would pass judgment on him, I have come to pass judgment on you all. Do you wish to feel the teachings born of the Mandalorian Wars? Of all tragedies that scream across the galaxy? Let me show you. You, who have forever seen the galaxy through the Force. See it through the eyes of the Exile.
Oh God!
How could you ever hope to know the threat you face when you have never walked in the dark places of the galaxy, faced war and death on such a scale? If you had traveled far enough, rather than waiting for the echo to reach you, perhaps you would have seen it for what it was. There is a place in the galaxy where the dark side of the Force runs strong. It is something of the Sith, but it was fueled by war. It corrupts all that walks on its surface. drowns them in the power of the dark side. It corrupts all life, and it feeds on death. Revan knew the power of such places, and the power in making them. They can be used to break the will of others, of Jedi, promising them power and turning them to the dark side. Did you never wonder how Revan corrupted so many of the Jedi, so much of the Republic, so quickly? The Mandalorian Wars were a series of massacres that masked another war, a war of conversion, culminating in a final atrocity that no Jedi could walk away from, save one.
And that is what I sought to understand. How one could turn away from such power, give up the Force, and still live.
But I see what happened now.
It is because you were afraid.
It is done. He is no more. Take me to Atris. She will have the strength to do what the Council cannot.
You have gained a new light side force power, Force Enlightenment. Oh, she killed them all. This master is dead, drained of life. His body is worse than lifeless. It's like an absence in the Force. No. KotOR! Kreia, how could you do this? Like, I knew they were gonna take away my Force, but they were our only hope. Force Enlightenment. I'm sure it's a buff. Pretty major buff, I'd bet. Here it is. This power allows the Jedi to use the light side of the Force to enhance the Jedi's powers. The best of the Jedi's speed, armor, and valor powers are instantly activated, and at a reduced cost. This power is useful to quickly become ready for difficult battles. Interesting. Man. What a bunch of craziness, man. Just craziness. Broken item. Oh, nice. Mark IV. Man, this is where I used to train, man, as Revan, remember? Alright, well, I guess we better return to the ship. Kreia went with Handmaiden to go to Atris. I don't know. I don't know what they're planning, man. Can I go up to the old courtyard? Where the Ebon Hawk, like, used to land? I think I can. Oh, no, I can't. Oh, there's a corpse here. Frag grenade, force shields. Well, goodbye, Academy. I feel bad about the Jedi, man. Aden! Aden! Aden, are you okay? Where's Kreia?
The Handmaiden took her. She thinks Kreia killed you.
What? But Kreia didn't do that.
Of course she didn't. It's a lie. Another lie. The only thing that matters is the Handmaiden believes it. And she's gonna react exactly how that old witch hoped she would. That's why she wanted the Handmaiden on board, you know. So she could use her to reach the Telos Academy whenever she wished, without needing the access codes.
Damn, man. Well, but Handmaiden wouldn't betray the Academy like that, would she?
She would, if she thought she was bringing Atris a prisoner, especially a Sith Lord. She'll take her to Telos, and Atris will do what she'll do to anyone she thinks is a Sith.
A Sith?
Are you surprised? All that talk of hatred, manipulation, and standing on your own 2 feet? Sorry, you don't get any more Sith than that. Still, if we were all judged by who we were in the past, I don't think you'd understand who we are now.
But Kreia and I are linked. If she dies...
Yeah, I know.
Well, then we're going to Telos. We have no choice.
That's what I was afraid you'd say.
What is wrong? Something troubles you. I can feel it.
Ah, hi, Visas. I fear I have been influencing you all without realizing it.
I do not understand what you mean.
Do you ever wonder why you are with me?
I would die for you. When I tell you my life for yours, it is my choice.
And if there is an ending between us, where my sacrifice can save you, it will be because it is my desire, not your will.
But how do you know?
I simply do. And sometimes there is no reason that can be given. What did you learn within the Jedi Academy?
That I was a wound in the Force. That as long as I live, that wound will never heal.
Then that is the danger of their beliefs. They do not understand you, what it means to be human, to lead. The feelings I have for you are because of what I see, what I hear in your voice. All that tells me you're a natural leader. I follow because I believe in you. I would die for you because I believe in you. And where they look at you and see the death of the Force, I look at you and see hope for all life. I look at you and see that perhaps a life untouched by the Force is not the punishment it is believed to be. I will understand if you feel you must go on alone. But I ask that you do not. Instead, take strength from your connection to others. Do not forsake them as you did in exile.
I will, Visas. Thank you. Wait, you are troubled. Why?
He awaits you at Telos. If you go there, you must face him. And when you do, he will wound you, as he has wounded me.
If I do not stop him, then Telos will be destroyed.
I ask you, I beg you, to stay here with me.
Why?
I want to look upon you, where no one else can see. Where it is just us.
Oh, damn.
I want to see your face, the color of your skin. I wish to see what the handmaiden sees when she looks at you. That causes her heart to race, and her tone to change. What causes her to forsake her heritage, her oaths, as you made me forsake mine. I need to know if perhaps I am wrong. If the universe is not as my master once showed me.
The universe is not solely as our eyes make it out to be, Visas. You know this.
From the moment I heard your voice across the galaxy, I have longed for you. It is the echo, a wound that travels still, that when heard, made me understand that there was another wounded as I was. One who had felt the same sense of loss. When I heard it, I loved you more than my own life.
Oh.
And I wanted you to be here with me, for as long as you will let me love you. Stay. And I want you to see what I see when I gaze upon you. I want you to know why I cannot look at you, and why I am drawn to you.
Damn, man! I don't know, like, I was... I mean, Visas is nice and all, but screw it, I'm getting laid, then let us look upon each other. Oh, damn. Oh, damn. Oh, wait. Really? We're having, like, meditation sex? This is boring. Oh boy.
Who is there?
Who I am is not the question.
I am Atris, Jedi Master. The last historian of the Jedi. The last of the Jedi.
Those are titles, words you cling to as the darkness falls around you.
You are that which has attacked the Jedi. You are Sith.
Sith is a title, yes, but like you, the title is not who I am. It is not what I believe. For you, it is different. Know that there was once a Darth Treya, and that she cast aside that role, was exiled, and found a new purpose. But there must always be a Darth Treya, one that holds the knowledge of betrayal, who has been betrayed in their heart, and will betray in turn. You have bathed in the knowledge of the Sith, but there is not enough truth in such teachings. But it will be a step for you.
How did it happen?
Search your heart. It was never battle that called to you, never battle that caused you to fall. Alacor 5 has touched many things, and it casts its echoes still.
Why did he betray me?
You betrayed yourself. Do not blame the exile. And unlike you and I, there is still a chance that one may be saved. The one that you cast out.
Where is the exile? I had thought...
Oh, he will come. But it will be too late to save either of us. It is such a quiet thing to fall, but far more terrible is to admit it. Your mistress awaits. She has much to share with you.
Is she turning Atris to the dark side? Like, for real? Here's Handmaid. Benedict Arnold.
The last of the handmaidens is before us.
It is good that you have returned. You have much to answer for.
What are you saying?
You have betrayed us. You have betrayed Atris.
You are no longer one of us. You followed the Jedi, betrayed your oath.
Listen to me. Atris has been touched by the Sith. It is not too late for...
Silence.
It is a crime to kill blood, but not to kill a betrayer as you.
I get to choose what she says? I will not fight you.
Then you shall fall.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Jesus! Well, alright. I mean...
Where have you been? You have been absent so long, I feared for your safety. Were you with the exile all this time?
Mistress, as you commanded, I...
Commanded? Did I command you to consort with him? To follow his teachings, to betray your oath?
Mistress, I do not understand.
Of course you do not. But you will learn.
What the... what? You gotta be kidding... Alright, guys. Well, I'm gonna cut it here before we fight Atris as Handmaiden. Because this has been a long episode, I know. In the next episode, I guess we're gonna fight Atris as Handmaiden. And, yeah. One bunch of shit. Just... Hope you've enjoyed, guys. This has been Ragebox. Later.